When you've lost another battle and you're staring at the wall, you struggle to remember what you're living for, and the ever-growing shadows are the only thing you see. Trust that you're right where you need to be. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. Hey, Hads, just you, your thoughts and feelings can seem too much to face. But if it doesn't kill you, you know what they say. In the middle of the tunnel, you can still imagine light and the possibilities in the sunshine. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. Louder for the people in the... Oh, okay. Sorry about that. You'll be up and down. You'll be lost and found. That place of doubt is where you work it out. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness is revealing. It's a place to take it slow, where hope has room to grow. Darkness is for dreaming. It's a place to start again. An unexpected friend. Darkness is for dreaming. Well, thank you, everybody. So I hope it's loud enough now. I turned it up. I don't want to turn it too loud because then it'll distort. Oh, thank you for the rose. You know, I have a dark screen and your name is in dark letters, so I can't see your username. But I see the rose you sent me, so thank you so much. And thank you for the nice comments. And thank you, Eveline, for the shares. And you know what? I will not be on around 9 tonight. Actually, I have this weekly songwriter group that I go to on Friday evenings. So I had an hour and I just took a nap. So my chronic fatigue. So I had a little energy and I have a choice. I had a choice between working on this new song for my meeting tonight and going live for an hour. So I decided last night's live was so much fun that I would go live for an hour. And wait a second, let me just... There's this app here called Tickfinity. I don't know if it really helps or does much, but I turned it on. So, I don't really have a schedule, as you may know, because of my chronic fatigue. And you know what? Since I'm talking about my chronic fatigue... No, should I do that song? You know what? I don't know if I want to do that song right now. I did write a song about my chronic fatigue. I have long COVID, which really is not fun at all. but maybe I can do that song later. So I had my capo on. So then I thought, since I have the capo on, I don't use it for that many songs, but maybe I'll do a few of my capo songs. Oh, thank you, Angeline, for the rose. So here's a political song. That's another category. So I have my songs on my website broken up by categories. And, I have relationship songs, both happy and sad relationship songs are separate category. And then I have the mental health songs, and I just did one of those. And here's a political song, which is a category that I have. Turn on the news. Sorry. Turn on the news. There's endless raging and whining about groomers, elites, and radical thugs coming after us. Somebody's trying real hard to keep us divided as the haters keep searching for things to make sound scandalous. It's easy to get swept up in this culture war till you see who the outrage machine is really working for. There's a trail to the boss's door. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are all so power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Owners of private jets get richer and richer, while the fountain of fear's favorite party cuts their taxes. There are 5 men in robes made it legal to bribe politicians, 'cause that's really all a super PAC is. It's pay to play like their corporate donors want it. You and me take a back seat to their profits. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. They know voters would kick them to the curb if we were watching what they do. So they get us mad and they keep us scared, 'cause they sure don't want us to follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are all so power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Who pulls the levers? Go get her. Follow the money. Oh, thank you, Yulin, for the follow, and for the person with emojis for the follow, and Braylon, thank you for the share, and Rory for the share, and TD08 for the share, and everybody, if you're enjoying this, please share, and A for all the shares. Thank you so much. So, as long as I got I only did that song because I had the capo on, and there's another song I have the capo for that I want to do, and it's a slow song, and I already did a slow song. I didn't want to do 2 slow songs in a row, so I did a fast song. And now I have my other capo song. Hey, Seth. Seth's got to stick together. But, actually, I don't know that song, and I'm actually a songwriter. So my thing is that I generally do original songs. So if you want to hear some of my original songs, stick around. I can occasionally be talked into doing a Grateful Dead cover, because I'm such a Deadhead. I once tried a Beatles song, but I hadn't really learned it, so I kind of messed it up. But here's an original song that I really like. Every night before I go to sleep, after thanking God for you and me, I pray to Him my soul to keep, just in case I don't make it through. I'll never know when it's my time, till I'm at the finish line. There won't be much I leave behind, and that's fine as long as you remember me when I've moved beyond this world. Your thoughts can be my mark upon this earth. You won't find me in the history books. I've got much higher hopes. Remember me as the one who loved you most. I haven't ushered in world peace. I probably never cured disease. All I've done is try to be the one you build your world around. 'Cause girl, I know that loving you is what the good Lord put me here to do. And if I needed to for you, I would lay my own life down. So remember me when I've moved beyond this world. Your thoughts can be my mark upon this earth. You won't find me in the history books. I've got much higher hopes. Remember me as the one who loved you most. If I could keep you warm and safe, put a smile on your face, walk through the years hand in hand, then when I'm dead and gone, write it on my stone, here lies a happy man. Remember me when I've moved beyond this world. Your thoughts can be my mark upon this earth. You won't find me in the history books. I've got much higher hopes. Remember me as the one who loved you most. Remember me as the one who loved you most. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Lou, for 5 roses. I really appreciate the support. I'm glad you will remember me, A. I will do my best to remember you, too. I don't have grandkids. I don't know if you're going to comment on that there, Reagan. That might be... Is that Reagan? Sorry, I can't... My eyes are a little blurry and the screen's a little far. But that seems like maybe a little too much information there. TMI, as they say. But... I'm so glad you are enjoying this, Vanessa. So, okay, now what did I do? I just messed up my screen. Okay, so, all right. I have messages coming on two different screens. Most of them are coming on this one particular screen. But I am streaming on more than one platform. So I have to keep an eye out in case messages come in from one of the others. All right, so I'm Seth Hillary Jackson. I'm doing original songs. If you like what I'm doing, please share. Also, please be sure to visit my website, SethHillaryJackson.com. And also you can find all my music on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, etc. And there's a link in my bio that you can copy and paste. And it'll take you to a smart link that'll bring you to all my, my website and all my socials and all my streaming platforms. So there's that. And I'm so glad you're here. So I have not, I guess it would make sense to do my latest single. Would it not? Well, hey, Emily, I'm so glad you like that because that's my latest single. And I was about to do that song for you. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. So this is my latest single, and it's Emily's favorite, so that makes me happy. And again, I will mention, since I'm on, I want to keep this family friendly. There is an explicit word, as they say, in the second line, and I'll sing a substitute word. And you'll know which one it is because it's the one that rhymes with Twitter. He calls it X. There's no capo. I got to remove the capo. Okay. He calls it X. I still call it Twitter. Either way, that site has gone into the spitter. Name calling, rage trolling, lies and outright slander. Elon reposting Nazi propaganda. Lies move at the speed of light. No one cares what's wrong or what's right. People spit out insults to that space. They never say straight to your face. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Take a look at Newsmax, take a look at Fox. The way they talk to us, they think we're dumb as rocks. Non-stop, over the top, poison for the mind. 24/7, all outrage all the time. A creation of malignant dreams. A well-oiled hate machine. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Anti-social. 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 Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. They're fueling all the hate on anti-social media. I'm so glad you have me on your playlist. I think I said that already. But you know what? I'm going to have to take a really quick break because nature calls. So wait, there's a little screen I can put up here to, I can't imagine like the famous artists who are playing in a big arena when they kind of have to, go to the bathroom or something. And they have like a 2-hour set. I don't know what they do. Now wait, there's a scene. Okay, there's a little screen that says, I'm going to be right back. And I should be able, I can't find it. I cannot find it. Something is wrong. All right, well, I'm just going to be right back. I'm going to have to have a blank. You can see my my little studio while I'm gone. Okay, I hope you're still here. If you're still here, thank you for hanging out. And if you're not still here, well, thanks for being here, but why am I saying this? Because you're not here. Am I right? Okay, so wait a second. Now how do I go back to the regular screen? I don't know if I have to go back to the regular screen, but it would be nice. No, that's not the regular screen. I want to see. Oh, there it is. I got the regular screen back. So now I can see myself and I can tell if I'm doing something wrong because I can see myself the same way you all see me. So, thank you for the follow, Eli. So, now I feel like I did my latest single, but I didn't do my other latest single. This song was only released a month ago. When I came up with the idea for anti-social media, I became really excited. And, sometimes it takes me a really long time to write songs. But that one, I wrote it really quick, and I was excited about it. And it usually takes me like a couple of months before I can finally record and release a song. But I just recorded that one and released it. Okay, well, thanks for being here. And I appreciate all the likes and the nice comments. So I wrote it, recorded it, and released it in record time. I had another song that was out. It was only out 3 weeks when I, put out anti-social media. See you next time. So this song is still new. It's only been out a little more than a month. And I have had requests for it, so I guess people like it. And it's very different from what I just played. All the greatest paintings ever made would pale next to your angel face. You're heaven's greatest work of art, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. A night sky brushed with a silvery glow. You and me on a blanket below. I marvel at how beautiful you are, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. If I never see the moon again, if tomorrow never comes, I'll be fulfilled, I'll be content, 'cause you've taught me what it means to love. I'm the happiest man in all of creation. These moments with you are a revelation. As I look through the window to your heart, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. The morning's gonna come again, the sun is gonna rise, this picture-perfect night will end, but this love of ours will never die. I take your hand and I kiss your lips. Your very presence is a gift. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. With the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. Michael, hey, welcome back. Thank you, Olivia. And thank you, Log Stew, for the follow. And Maisie for the share. Thank you, Clementine. I'm so glad you like it. And thank you, Mags, for the share. And thank you, Krim? Thank you, Clementine, for the follow. How are you doing, Michael? I really appreciate all your support from yesterday. And I definitely remember you now. You know, songwriting is such a weird thing. Like, first of all, I have no idea why I thought of a Rembrandt star. I mean, I went to Europe. I took a tour of Europe in 1983, and I, went to the famous museums, and, I saw not all the famous, but I saw, the famous artists, and I saw the Mona Lisa and all this stuff. But the thing that really blew me away more than anything else was these 3 Rembrandt paintings. And Rembrandt had this thing he did on a number of his paintings where he just had this magic with light. And you can see, like, Night Watch, I think it's called, is the most famous one. But there are several of them where he does this thing where it seems like the light is like the painting is almost plugged in, and it's electric. And it's just like more than could be done with just paint, and the light just shines. So that really made an impression on me. And then just one day, I don't know, I was thinking about a couple outdoors, and for some reason I thought of this star shining on them like a Rembrandt painting with that magic light, like lighting up her face. So I came up with a Rembrandt star, and then, I came up with the verse. And I was like, well, I don't know. Where do I go from this? I have a verse. What else do I say? So I think I started out with the night sky brushed with the silvery glow, and then I'm like, okay, well, I guess I could compare her to the greatest paintings, and she's more beautiful. So I got that, and then it's like, now what? And then it's like, well, I don't know. I just like, what's the next thing I can think of to say? And I just thought of, well, I don't know why I thought of it, but if tonight's the last night of my life, I'm happy. So I came up with that little bridge thing, and then what do I say now? Well, I just say how happy I am. So I came up with the third verse, and then I could, I thought I was gonna, okay, I could end the song now. Like there's a song structure, it's very common. It's known as AABA, or verse, verse, bridge, verse. And I had a verse, a bridge, and a verse. And I'm like, I could end the song now. And it's like, I feel like that's lazy. The song gets kind of too short, but I mean, it works. It's the right structure. I could just maybe do an instrumental and repeat the bridge. I'm like, I don't know. I just felt like that's wrong. So then I just wrote another bridge saying, okay, the first bridge said, if I never see the moon again, then I said, okay, well, I can take that a little further and think, okay, well, I mean, the sun is going to come. There's going to be another day. So, and then somehow, by luck, I thought of the phrase picture perfect, this picture perfect night. I'm like, well, I got this whole thing about paintings and museums, so picture perfect is just like, it just fits. I don't know why I thought of it. And then I thought, okay, I need one more verse, and I realized, oh, okay, thank you, Michael. So then I just thought, I need another verse. I thought, we haven't actually touched. I haven't actually touched her or kissed her. So I took her hand and I kissed her lips, and that became the last verse. So that's a little about the songwriting process. It was kind of like at each step of the way, I'm like, now what? I almost ready to give up because I'm like, I don't know if I can come up with anything. And then, oh, okay, there's the idea. So I guess the idea is just to keep the radar, out and just come up with stuff. Sometimes you find the line, and sometimes you don't. And then sometimes it takes years to there's this song that I wonder, do I have this I should add this to my country songs. No, I don't have it. I wonder if I can even remember how it goes. But there's this one country song. I wrote it, and I even made a demo of it, like just when I was beginning. And it was one of the first demos I ever made. And the idea of the song was really great, but the way I wrote it, I quickly realized when I started pitching it that the song was not happening. And then, I started learning, I studied the craft, and I started improving. And like 10 or 15 years later, I thought of that song. And I thought, oh, now I know how to write it. So I rewrote it. And then I had actually, I didn't get a major recording with it, but I got some industry attention with it after I rewrote it 10 or 15 years later. And I should really learn that song so I can play it for you all. But you know what? I'm afraid I have to take another break. I don't know why this happens sometimes. And I have a little screen that I should be able to put up saying, be right back, but I can't find it on my computer on this app right now. So I'm just going to be right back. That's the wonderful thing about live streaming from my home studio, from my, basement bedroom studio, is I can just take a break. I just can't imagine, like, if I'm Taylor Swift or something, or I should pick a male artist, but if I'm performing at some, arena or some stadium or even a theater, and I got to go to the bathroom, like, what does she do? Let's say she does before, she gets ready, but then she gets out on stage, she has to go again, and she's got like a 2-hour set. What does she do? I don't know. I guess every musician who does concerts has to worry about that or has to plan for that. So I'm looking at my country songs. And I haven't done a country song yet, have I? Oh, yeah, well, I guess Remember Me is a country song. So I have this page of my pop and country songs. Oh, and I see one here that I really have to learn the chords to. I have the words written down, but I don't have the chords. But I'm going to do this song. I know I did it last time. But it's a sad song. This is actually based on a true story. So I've co-written a bunch of songs. Most of my country songs are co-written. Most of the songs you hear on the radio are co-written. So when I was writing songs to help, with the goal of getting them on the radio, most of them were co-written. So you'd make these writing appointments, and then you'd bring in ideas, and usually the idea would be a song title. Well, this was the first writing appointment I ever had with this guy, and we ended up writing. He and I have, he's one of my top 2 co-writers in terms of songs that I have that are, demoed and pitchable and that have gotten industry interest. This is the first one we ever wrote together, and instead of a title, he actually had a situation that he wanted to write about. So we didn't have the title. Usually you start with a title, but not always. And we didn't have the title, so we just wrote a verse, and then we figured out what the title was as we went along. It just led to this title, and I'm not going to tell you what the title is. If we wrote the song correctly, you should be able to figure out the title from hearing it. What a surprise to see your face. Looks like you found someone to take my place. You're looking good, so good I can't believe I left. But as any fool can see, it's turned out for the best. I'm glad you're making it without me. Don't mind this teardrop in my eye. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could cry. Oh, I've been fine, living on my own. We needed time apart, I told you so. Just look at you, the way you're smiling in his arms. You're such a pretty pair. It warms my lonely heart. I'm glad you're making it without me. Don't mind this teardrop in my eye. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could cry. What my heart is wishing now I'll never tell. I'll just smile and wish you well. I'm glad you're making it without me. Don't mind the teardrop in my eye. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could cry. I'm so happy, oh so happy. I'm so happy I could cry. Oh, thank you, Mags, for the share, and Bella for the follow. And Bal, I'm glad you like it. I just lost a screen. Now I just lost 2 screens. I'm clicking on the wrong buttons. So the name of my co-writer, I should credit my co-writer, although I guess, oh, thank you for the rose. Delilah. Thank you, Delilah, for the rose. Although I guess, you know, when artists do songs, you know, most of the songs you hear on the radio are co-written, and I guess the artists don't always, they usually don't thank their co-writers in their concerts. But, you know, my background is, oh, thank you, 3 roses. Delilah, thank you so much. My background is as a songwriter. So the kind of the, I don't know, the ethic, the ethos or whatever. I used to perform, I'd go to Nashville, Tennessee, and they have these writers' nights. And they have so many of these. Like every night of the week, there are like several of these going on around. Oh, Baca? Thank you so much. 5 roses. I really appreciate that. So they have these writers' nights where, you know, songwriter. Well, they also have ones featuring, you know, established hit writers, but it's where mostly aspiring writers will go. When they say writers' nights, they're talking about the ones for, you know, the aspiring hit writers. And they usually have like 3 or 4 writers on stage at a time, and they each take turns doing songs. They call that a round, because it originally started out, it was in a circle. But it's a line. It's a songwriter line, but it's called a round. So I would play these songwriter rounds at writers' nights. And that's pretty common there, to credit your co-writer. So my co-writer's name is Craig Lackey. Oh, Baca, thank you. Is that a dolphin? It's hard to tell. I see because I'm on an app called Streamlabs, and for some reason, it uses this. It goes to this live center where I see the messages, and it shows me the picture of what you sent me, but it doesn't tell me the name of it. So I have to try to tell from the picture or what it is. So please let me know. I believe that's a dolphin, if I remember correctly, but please tell me if that's wrong and correct me so I can properly acknowledge it is a dolphin. Okay, I really appreciate the dolphin. Thank you so much. So anyway, if I didn't say it already, my co-writer's name is Craig Lackey, and I wrote a bunch of some of my best country songs with him. So maybe I'll do one of those. Let's see, which one of those should I do? Because I'm doing, okay, this is another Craig Lackey co-write. This song, you know, for a while, you know, I told you about the writers' nights, and people would go and perform their songs hoping to get noticed. And there was kind of a rumor going around for a while that, you know, signed staff writers, people who are getting paid and people who have had songs on the radio or, you know, or were trying to, but had, you know, they had publishers, so they had all the connections. There were rumors that these people were going out to writers' nights to steal songs. Oh, thank you so much, ... Please tell me what that, I see the picture. It looks awesome, but I don't see the name of that gift. So please tell me what, a paper crane. Thank you so much for the paper crane. I really appreciate the paper crane. Thank you for all the support that all you are giving me. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So I would actually, you know, it's really hard to get noticed at these writers' nights. There's so many writers trying to get noticed. And I used to I'd get up at the writer nights and I'd get requests for this song. Oh, lightning bolt, 17 of them. Thank you, 3 dots for, and 14 roses and a Good game, right, Gigi? 65 of them. Oh my goodness, Baka, thank you so much. So, I mean, it's a real honor that I'd get up at a writer night and somebody would request one of my songs because, it's like somebody noticed me. And then I went to meet with this publisher and I played him this song and I guess a world, 5 worlds. Leah, thank you so much. And this publisher told me to stop playing this song at writers' nights because, as I said, there was this rumor that people were going out to steal songs, and he said, somebody's going to steal that. So then I became really conflicted because, you want people to notice you and get your songs out there, but you don't want people to steal them. So anyway, now I'm performing the song because I've already registered the copyright on this anyway. Oh, thank you, Baka. That's 65. I believe those are called heart me's. Is that right? I really appreciate all the support you people are giving me. You're all amazing. So anyway, I'm going to play this song for you now. And don't steal it because it's copywritten. It's copyrighted. Oh, I hate when people say copywritten because copyright, it's a right. It's not something you write down. It's a right that you have as a creator. So it's copyrighted. And again, this was written with Craig Lackey. At Echo Canyon, it's always the same. On this ledge where she stood and called out my name. This big empty silence is all that I hear, but the memory of her voice is so clear. She said, I love you, love you, love you at Echo Canyon. But her words faded away on the wind. Now I'm standing on the edge of Echo Canyon, and the hurt comes back to me again and again. This used to be heaven, the wide open space, and the sun's golden rays on her pretty face. But the endless horizon and the longing to roam led her far from these hills where we built our home. She said, I love you, love you, love you at Echo Canyon. But her words faded away on the wind. Now I'm standing on the edge of Echo Canyon, and the hurt comes back to me again and again. The mountaintops cry as the big lonesome sky stretches on and on. They're repeating to me, boy, you'd better believe that she's gone. She's gone. She said, I love you, love you, love you at Echo Canyon. But her words faded away on the wind. Now I'm standing on the edge of Echo Canyon, and the hurt comes back to me again and again, again and again. that Echo Canyon. I'm so glad you like it, Baka. And thank you, Eveline, baby, for sharing the live. And Stella, thank you for sharing the live. And actually, you know what? I mentioned at the beginning of this live that I have an hour total because dinner time is coming up. So I've got about like 10 more minutes before I got to go. Oh, thank you, Emma. I'm so glad you like it. So, you know, as long as I'm doing Craig Lackey, so I really, some of my best country songs were written with Craig Lackey. And I feel like doing another one just because, and by the way, he has a website. He's not a performer. He actually doesn't have a bad voice. I think he could get out there and perform. But, you know, he's still working on making it as a songwriter, getting songs recorded for other artists. But he does have this webpage. You can find him online, Craig Lackey. He's a songwriter. Unfortunately, you know, he's written with some very successful writers. And you can tell him I said hi. I don't even know if he's got a contact thing on his website, but he does not list my name on his website, but maybe he will once I become famous. But he's written with a lot of famous, or at least famous in the industry, writers. And he has them listed on his website. Maybe you can convince him to add me. But he's a really great songwriter, and we've written so many good songs together. And okay, here's one. Okay, do I need to capo this? Look up there, it's a shooting star. We made a wish, I made my wish the first day that we met. Now you're finally in my arms, like I always dreamed. And the funny thing, I never guessed that you felt the same all along. And the moon is rising and we waited so long. So bring it on. Oh, bring it on. Kiss me, let's see what we've been missing. Hold me, show me that you're all mine, you're all mine. I've been waiting for this moment. Let's kiss and make up for lost time. Baby, I'm in love with your lips. Maybe it sounds crazy, but it's true. And it's not just the way you kiss, it's who you are and every part of you that I love and I have all along. So let's keep going till the break of dawn. Bring it on. Oh, bring it on. Kiss me, let's see what we've been missing. Hold me, show me that you're all mine, you're all mine. I've been waiting for this moment. Let's kiss and make up for lost time. Oh yeah, just like that. Oh yeah, let's make it last. Kiss me, let's see what we've been missing. Hold me, show me that you're all mine, you're all mine. I've been waiting for this moment. Let's kiss and make up for lost time. Kind of messed up the ending there, but well, I'm so glad you like that, Emma. And thank you for the follow. And Kennedy, hey, it's good to see you. So I may have time for one more. It's dinner time in 10 minutes. So let's see. What should I end with? You know, I've been working on this new song. I have this songwriter, like, critique session tonight, and I've been working on this new song, and I wish I could play it, but I don't think it's quite ready. But I guess I should have my songwriter friends critique it before I put it out in public. Okay, well, I'm going to end with another country song. This is written with another guy named Bill Flowery. I know a lot of my fans out here, a lot of you are in your teens or in your 20s. This song is about a couple that's probably in their 30s, around there. But I hope you'll relate to it anyway. I just like this song because it's, well, you'll see. Congratulations on finding your first gray hair. Oh, baby, don't look so sad. I probably wouldn't have noticed it, but I do think I understand. You're afraid that you've lost something, 'cause you don't look like you did at 24. But you shouldn't even have to ask me if I still really love you anymore. Baby, you get more beautiful every day. You gotta know that I'm yours as long as you're mine. Don't tell me you're over the hill, no, no. 'Cause even though we've come a long way, there's still a lot of hill left to climb. A lot of hill left to climb. Time may be taking its toll on us, but it's also made our love grow deep. And that little gray strand you're worried about is nothing but silver to me. Sometimes I try to picture your pretty face when you are 85. And if I ever get to see it, I would be the luckiest man alive. Baby, you get more beautiful every day. You gotta know that I'm yours as long as you're mine. Don't tell me you're over the hill, no, no. 'Cause even though we've come a long way, there's still a lot of hill left to climb. A lot of hill left to climb. Don't think you're alone here. I'm not getting any younger, and I worry about it sometimes too. So I admit it makes me happy, the way you're smiling at me when you hear me telling you. Baby, you get more beautiful every day. You gotta know that I'm yours as long as you're mine. Don't tell me you're over the hill, no, no. 'Cause even though we've come a long way, there's still a lot of hill left to climb. A lot of hill left to climb. Thank you. I don't know what's for dinner yet, but I do have to go in just like a minute or so. And, I keep getting that on this one platform. I don't ever hear this anywhere else, but I hear it a lot, Stella, that I remind people of Jim Carrey. And if I had more time, I actually have a song called Dumb and Dumber. And that song also got me a lot of industry attention and almost was my big break. But I guess I could probably play it and then just end the live immediately. But I'll just play it next time. I've played it on many of my lives, and I've had requests for it, which always makes me feel good. But let's see. Yeah, I am going to end the live in just a minute. I can quickly answer a question if anybody has one or something. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad, Maggie, for the nice comment. Okay, so I can hang around for another minute or so and just chat with you all. Oh, there's a scene. There's an ending soon scene where I should be able to, click on that. Oh, here's the scenes. Why didn't I see that? I'm almost at 3. Oh, it's dinner time. I don't know if you heard my wife. She just called me for dinner. So thank you all for being here. I'll see you next time. As you may know, if you've seen me before, I can't schedule these because I have chronic fatigue and I have to just, wait till I have the energy and then I just jump in. So, but I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate all the support. And please go to my website, SethHillaryJackson.com. You can find my music on all the streaming platforms. There's a link in my bio. You can copy and paste that link, and it'll take you to a smart link, and that'll take you to my website, my Spotify, all my streaming platforms, and my social media. And you can follow me on all of those platforms. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you so much again.